Hi everyone, Velvet here, and I have some stories for you today. But before we get started, can you please do me a huge favor and like, comment, and subscribe? It'll help the channel out and it'll get you more videos like this. Let's get to it. And our first one is from Spirited AD 9924. Am I wrong for leaving my sibling outside the house after he forgot his keys? Edit. I have chronic fatigue syndrome. POTS, and suffered a spinal injury during an accident abroad, which is why I sleep a lot, later than most, and also don't work full time as I physically can't. Adding this as some people think I do not work at all and believe I am lazy. For some context, my brother is 16 and is currently sitting his GCSE exams. I'm 19 and I'm always at home during the weekdays, as I only work weekends. I usually wake up between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. So far, my brother has left his house key behind almost every single time that he goes to sit at his exam. He's currently on exam leave, meaning he only goes in for the exam and then comes home. He doesn't have to stay at school. He constantly forgets his keys and then bangs on the door for me to let him in. I'm usually asleep, but end up waking up from the noise and letting him in. I constantly tell him he needs to be more responsible and take his key because there might be a time I'm either asleep longer or in the shower or out with friends. Today was the 6th time he left his keys, and so today I decided to ignore him. He rang many times and texted many times as well, as banged on the door multiple times. He was outside for 20 minutes before deciding to go and meet his friends instead. The weather is fine, but he was very frustrated as well as my parents. I simply said I refused this time as he needed to learn a lesson that he is responsible for himself, not me. I am constantly being woken up by him, or having to delay when I meet friends because I have to wait for him to get home. My family are pretty pissed at me, calling me selfish. Am I wrong for this? No, OP, no you're not in the wrong. Little kids learn they have to take their kids, the little latchkey kids back in the day, they had to come home by themselves and enter the house. They had to remember their keys. He's almost an adult. It doesn't even matter, he should be old enough to remember his keys. And it's it's probably not helping you with your whole thing that's going on. So no, OP, no, you're not the be-all. I bet he'll remember it next time when he remembers being locked out of the house. And our next one comes from ThinTap7548. Am I wrong for expecting a partial refund? I'm currently participating in a week-long workshop at a summer program at a university. I had to pay to get in. It cost over $2,000 for registration, $600 for the flights, it's across the country from where I live, and $1,100 for housing. I know it's a lot, but I've been trying to get more serious about my writing and invested a lot in this experience. I'm also using all of my year's vacation time to come here. Wow, you're going all in, alright. On the first day, a girl showed up to my small workshop class, 8 people, violently coughing and sneezing the whole time. Today it was announced that she tested positive for the coof. My workshop teacher has decided that in the interest of safety, she will be teaching the rest of the workshop, 12 hours worth, remotely. I am not a fan of remote classes, and if I wanted to, I could have saved thousands of dollars of travel and housing costs for things like this remote class are really not the same. Since the whole point of workshops are engaging with each other's work and giving direct feedback on the spot, I didn't spend all this money to sit by myself in a hotel and stare at a computer screen. I know it's not the writing program's fault, but am I in the wrong for asking for a partial refund? Because it isn't the experience I paid for. I don't know if you can get a refund. I know colleges are kind of brutal with that stuff, but do I believe you should get a refund? Yeah, you signed up for in person. And while I personally would prefer to be at home on the computer, I also get wanting to go in there because when you go into a different area designed for one thing, you're forced to focus on it and get stuff done. That's why even if I could, I would probably fail if we had to do the thing from home. Like if I do it in I know if I went for tutoring, I learn better because I'm here to do this, so might as well get it done. So I absolutely get where you're coming from. Hey, you're going there to learn how to write and hone your craft. It's a lot easier to do that when you're in an environment for that versus being in a hotel looking at a computer screen. And that really sucks that one person came in and it messed everything up. If you're that sick, why did you go in? Explain them, hey, I got this, or I think I might have it. And I'm pretty sure they'll be fine with it, or they could have let her sit in the class on a little computer. I've seen people, I think that happened one time when I was in college. Someone could have come into class and they had to stay on a laptop. I think they could have done that instead of infecting the whole class. But the question is, do I think you deserve a refund? Yeah, this isn't what you signed up for. You signed up for in person. Do I think you'll get one? No, it's the college, man. They know how to screw you over. But no, you're not in the wrong. And our next one comes from Profession Kooky 1700. Is it selfish to want your own space? My sister lives in a nearby city. However, her work is in my city. It's a 1 hour and 20-minute drive every day. She wants to come over and stay at my place in a one bedroom to help me with my toddler, and also crash on our sofa since it'll make her workday easier the next day. We don't mind her coming once or twice a weekly, but my husband is very specific about his space. Yeah, I get that, same way. And really values our time alone. So he tried to set some boundaries and tell her directly by saying that his home is his sanctuary and that she is welcome but within the limits and boundaries. My sister got upset for my husband and felt offended at his bluntness. She thinks we're all selfish. In her defense, she has not tried to inconvenience and is normally accommodating. Let me know what you think. He already apologized, but I'm not sure she gets his point. She's saying she would never intrude, but she would feel like she's always welcome as she's family. No, that would suck. You're in a one bedroom and she's gonna camp out on your couch, and that means you can't walk around the house. You want to walk around the house. You gotta, worry about the person in the house. And that's gonna be annoying. It sounds like she's gonna want to do that every day to go to work. She's gonna probably eat your guys' food, use your guys' electricity, all that, and not do anything towards that, I'm guessing. And I absolutely get where your husband's coming from. Your place is your sanctuary. You want to feel relaxed, and it's a place you can chill at. And having someone, even family, because it's annoying when you have to have family for like a week. It starts to get old. You can't go out at night to get a glass of water because you're afraid of waking them up when they're on the couch. Things like that. So I absolutely get where he's coming from. And so I'm going to say, no, he's not in the wrong for being like that. And I'm with you guys on the, you can come once or twice a week. That's cool, but not every day. That's too much. So not in the wrong. And our final one comes from I'm back in here 5. Am I in the wrong for not wanting to pay for my friend's birthday dinner? So we went out for my friend's birthday today at this hot pot restaurant, and it was okay. There's 3 of us at the table. Once the bill came, it was $200. I'm thinking we're all going to split the bill. He was like, it was my birthday. And me and my other friend looked at each other like, so? The F? He was saying like $100 is not expensive, and if it was our birthday, he would do the same. No, he wouldn't. But here's the thing, I don't expect people to give me or pay for things on my birthday. Yeah, I agree with you, OP, especially if it's friends. Like, my family members will do stuff on my birthday, but my stuff is not a $200 hot pot. While I do like hot pot, we go when it's lunchtime, when it's like 40-30 bucks to do hot pot versus dinner time. I think it was like 60 when we did dinner. We never made that mistake again. But I don't expect people, I don't expect people to pay for stuff. And if they do ask me for something, I ask them for something affordable, like what I like to get: chocolate cake, a sushi roll, and a glass of Coke. That's what I like. Keep it simple. This guy's taking advantage of you guys. But sorry, back to the story. We're all looking at each other for an hour because I didn't want to pay. It's the middle of the week, and I went because he came to my party last year. Oh, that sucks. You went, and he didn't even spend. I bet you didn't even spend any money. He just went and enjoyed the party, huh? My other friend and I ended up paying because it was closing time. He was just annoyed, and I said the food wasn't worth that much money. Am I wrong for not wanting to pay for their dinner? No, you're not in the wrong for not wanting to pay for that dinner. If you guys had decided before going that, yeah, you guys are going to cover it and do something for his birthday, cool, because you guys talked about it. But it sounds like he wanted to take advantage of you guys, got you guys down there and sprung that on you, and he got what he wanted. He got a free meal at Hot Pot. I see this as one of those situations where you had to pay some money to see who the person was, and you lost, I assume, $100 because you and the other friend paid, so 50-50. And personally, I'd just be done with that guy. He basically stole $100 from you guys, and you'd be kind of foolish to be friends with him, someone like that. So, P, no, you're not in the wrong to be mad. I'd be pissed too. Thank you for making it to the end of the video with me. And can you please do what I said in the beginning? And like, comment, and subscribe. It really and truly does help the channel out. It helps it grow, and it helps you get more videos like this. Velvet out.